Welcome back to your daily news, but without the libtard propaganda. I'm your host, Aardvarks. Starting out, world's second richest man, Jeff Bezos, is cheered after donating $500,000 at Baby2Baby charity gala, the largest donation of the evening. Now, a lot of people were complaining that the world's second richest man only donated $500,000. But the most important thing about this story is I learned his girlfriend, Sanchez, is 51. And damn, money does buy you good looks. I'm a little bit jealous of that. Moving on to protests erupt over virus limits in Austria, Italy, and Croatia. The headline is misleading because it also included Switzerland, Croatia, Italy, Northern Ireland, and Netherlands. And mainstream, this is my local news, but mainstream media is basically dead silent on all the protests, the non-stop protests all throughout Europe of these extreme unnecessary lockdowns. Interesting. A whole bunch of people got arrested in Sweden, too. Europe is wild. Colorado State Board drops sex offender term, calling it a negative label. Yeah, it's a negative label. One of the people who's on that registry said, referring to me by a label for something I did half my life ago is inappropriate and downright offensive. Maybe don't rape people. I don't really care. But the term they're changing it to is adults who commit sexual offenses. So instead of calling these people sexual offenders, we will call them adults who commit sexual offenses. Because that's somehow better. Moving on to women are smart and funny news. Andrea Botez stunned after 9-year-old kid checkmates her on Twitch chess tour. This extremely attractive woman is somehow the best chess player on Twitch. And when she's on a tour with her sister who also plays chess, got beat by a 9-year-old boy. I'm sure she'll get her Grandmaster ranking any day now. This story reminds me of the time when a bunch of 15-year-old high schoolers beat the best female soccer team in the world. The female soccer team that complains about being paid less than the men got beat by boys. 5 dead and 40 injured after SUV speeds into Christmas parade. And if you look at the person who committed this atrocious, violent, terrorist act, a pattern has emerged. And there's people online on the left that are defending this domestic terrorism because they don't like that a white boy was able to legally defend himself. Good job, Black Lives Matter. Speaking of Black Lives Matter, Kyle Rittenhouse is cucked. He said in an interview with Tucker Carlson that will air tonight that he's not racist and supports the Black Lives Matter movement. The same one that just killed a bunch of kids because they were mad at Kyle Rittenhouse going free. That is the group of people that Kyle Rittenhouse, for some reason, supports. Weird time to be alive. And that's been your daily news, but without the libtard propaganda. I'm your host, Aardvarks.